guy can't hack it in clutch time. This guy will lose games for you down the stretch of a season. Him and Kingsbury, the combination yielded nothing that is nothing. So it's time to move on. And that's exactly what this signifies. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, maybe somebody else, or if there was more stability in the front office, maybe there would be a little bit more of a unity here with Kyler, get it done. I think they're pulling the plug on this whole thing. They're blowing the whole thing up. So, yeah, the more fascinating side of this storyline is the Arizona Cardinals have gone into complete tank mode this year.
By the way, there's something I've not read about, but I was just thinking about this with Kyler Murray. Let's not forget this guy was a top 10 pick in the baseball draft.
Oh, yeah.
Top 10. So if you have a knee injury like this, which would obviously limit the kind of skill set that made him such a great quarterback, can't do the running and scrambling that it was part of his game, why not just hang it up? I mean, you've already made hundreds of millions. I mean, how much money has this guy made already in the NFL? I mean, you're set financially, but if you want to continue your athletic career, how about taking a year off, getting healthy, and maybe getting back into baseball? I mean, we saw Michael Jordan try it, but Michael Jordan didn't have the baseball skill set that Kyler Murray had.
Yeah.
I don't know, because one thing about baseball, you got a long life in baseball, much longer than you do playing in the National Football League. He's still a young guy. I would imagine he hasn't forgotten how to play the game.
You would be walking away from a substantial amount of money because remember, this guy just signed that contract.
Well, how much of it was guaranteed? How much did he get up front?
Well, but that's the tricky thing about it. The signing bonus was something like $30 million.
Right.
However, if you walk away from the contract, you'll owe some of that signing bonus back based on the percentage. Based on percentages and the amount of time you've already played.
All right, well, clarify for me. All right, let's say he gets healthy and the Cardinals do to him what they did to D-Hop. They cut him. Just cut him.
Well, he's guaranteed all the money that he's guaranteed.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Now, if there are certain roster bonuses and... No. But yeah, signing bonus, he'll keep that. Obviously, he'll keep whatever money he's earned on the contract already, which is tens of millions of dollars. You won't walk away at $4 million. But yeah, what you're saying is a possibility. I mean, 20s? I mean, yeah. Come on. But he could... look, could he walk away from the game? Yeah, he could. Will he? Most likely not. The problem, though, and you pointed it out, was from the jump, there was a plan B, it felt like. From the jump, there wasn't an urgency that you see with other quarterbacks where this is it. This is their lifeblood. Think about Tua Tagovailoa. There is no baseball. Right. You know, that's a guy who, through 2 concussions, continued playing. It was a severe situation, potentially life-threatening, potentially. For Tua, he still wants to play.
Think about this. The team that drafted him was Oakland.
Yeah.
An Oakland team that is expected to move to Vegas. I mean, and remember this, the only reason he got a chance to play that year in Oklahoma is that he basically begged the A's. Look, I put a couple of years as a backup, 2 different schools, remember, and I'd like to play 1 year of football. Right. We were talking about this at the time, saying, well, this is sort of cool, maybe a little bit of a risk, because obviously he's playing quarterback and he could get hurt, but it's sort of cool of them to allow him to at least get him 1 year of college football as a starter. He ends up winning the Heisman and being the #1 pick in the draft. I'm not so sure. Look, to me, the NFL needs to step in and do a full, like, what's going on here? I mean, you can't be this blatant in tanking a season. Now, again, a year ago, I thought Seattle might be tanking when they made the trade with Russell Wilson to Denver, and I was completely wrong because they were trying to sell us on Drew Lock. Oh, yeah. Like, oh, yeah, sure, Drew Lock. They're going to be the #1 pick in the draft. They're going to get themselves Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud. Instead, Geno Smith shows up and has an insane year, and they made the playoffs.
Well, they wrote him off. He didn't write back. You remember that line after the win over the Broncos. Look, the reality of the NFL is this happens to every team at some point. You go through this trough of losing, and you scrape bottom, and then you soar because there's no other league, professional sports league in this country that gives you the opportunity to draft a player or players, and within a year or two, all of a sudden completely change the fortunes of your franchise.
Look at the Bengals.
Perfect example. Look at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
How about the Colts when they drafted Andrew Luck after having the worst record in the league the year that Peyton Manning was out? They bring in Luck immediately back in play.
Look at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Andy Reid. I mean,
But they were good.
Well, no, the Kansas City Chiefs, they scraped bottom with the 3-win or 4-win season before Reid took over as head coach. And then they traded in for Alex Smith from San Francisco, and people were like, well, Alex. And also ran in San Francisco. They win 11 games the next season. So it can happen overnight. It can be either be the draft, or it could be a coaching change, a culture fix. It could be a lot of different things. And you can have a season-to-season change that puts you in the postseason, puts you in the dance, puts you on the chessboard, where before you weren't even on the playing field. So, look, the Cardinals may actually end up doing what's best for their franchise by divorcing themselves of a huge anchor contract, paying the dead cap, by surviving the year with Kyler Murray, trying to get the most out of it. And my guess would be, unless it's a phenomenal bounce back from this injury, probably trade Kyler if they can.
All right, later on, we're going to run down the teams most likely to put their hat in the ring as far as D-Hop is concerned. But on the other side, we're going to get into what potentially is the biggest comeback story in sports this year. This is Fox Sports Sunday.
Memorial Day weekend. Thinking about that playlist.
What do you think's on his yacht rock playlist?
What? No, let's not complicate things. Fox Sports Radio. Easy.
Hey, it's Jonas Knox. Our partner, TireRack.com. You know, fast, free shipping, free road hazard protection, tire decision guide, mobile installation. They test tires. They've got their own test track where they push tires to the limit. Want a quiet tire with great traction and a comfortable ride? Use their results to make an informed choice. They sell only the best, like the full line of Kumo tires. Go to TireRack.com/sports to see for yourself. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2023, Bank of America, N.A.
I can't wait for what's next. Even with higher stroke risk